So when I was in Portugal, I met this guy, José Matos. He goes by Velhinho Honda, and he has a EG Civic hatchback with a K24 in rear-wheel drive configuration. We were arguing about the wheelbase. Pinto's trying to tell me the wheelbase on this car is the same as the S13 or longer. I don't believe there's any chance that this Honda is longer. How does he have a tube that's the exact length of the wheelbase? Yeah. What are you saying? Okay, we're seeing the wheelbase.
What do you say?
He says that this is longer than an S chassis.
It's longer than
I said no way.
Yes.
No way.
S13, S40,
Yeah. Okay. It's either equal or
it's bigger.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
And you need to understand something in that car.
What?
Because the wheels, everything is not in the same place in the original one.
But it's not that much.
No, if you're gonna see on the specs of the car,
Yeah.
that car is bigger.
No chance. That's crazy. The engine's not going the right direction. It's rear-wheel drive, obviously. No turbo. It looks like the top's been modified for S chassis suspension. Oh, that piece is welded there.
And the wheels, the power.
The top, yeah, the top is modified.
Yeah, S13 front end.
Yeah. Here atrás. I want to see the back.
Yeah.
So this is modified.
Yeah. Everything. The original, yes.
Okay, so this is the coilover's S14?
14 or 13. Delta 14. 14?
Yeah. It's the longer one, right?
Yeah, it's the longer one. That is the longer one.
And where's the bolts for the subframe? Is right here?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. So those are the subframe bolts, and the other ones must be up there somewhere.
Yeah, in the front.
Okay, let's have a look underneath it. K24 engine with an S2000 gearbox and an S14 subframe and differential, S14 front subframe. That's wild. That's wild.
Carbon fiber.
The rear brakes. It's a Z32 caliper, Nissan hub, but then the brakes, the actual calipers are from a Honda, and it's got dual caliper bracket. You made it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Well, the car.
That's wild. So after looking at the car for a while and talking about it, Jose decided to let me take some laps in it. I was super excited because I've never driven a rear-wheel drive Honda, especially an EG hatch. These cars are really iconic, super cool looking. I think it's one of the best looking Hondas there is. And it has an awesome engine and all the S chassis parts that I'm familiar with. So I was really excited to shake it down and see how it drives. The steering was not quite as familiar as I was hoping for an S chassis. It was some modified and cut knuckles, and it just wasn't what I was used to. So it took obviously one lap to kind of feel the car out and figure out where it was going to rotate and how it was going to spin out. But really, after spinning out twice, I kind of figured out what it took to get the car to not over-rotate. You can see here when I throw it in, boom, hesitate a little bit, and then back on throttle. The first time I initiated, got on throttle, and that's what caused it to spin out. I love to throw the car to angle really hard, but it just didn't work on this car. I couldn't drive this as aggressively as I would drive one of my cars that has steering set up the way that I like it. But once I got it figured out, man, this car is really, really cool. Just listen to that engine sing. You can see here on this initiation, I do a really lazy handbrake to angle, boom. Instead of throwing it in and then handbraking, I did kind of a lazy controlled transition. But man, look at right here, the car's so fast. Boom, zip, 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 it's going. So fast, I love it. Just lightweight and good power. I also want to mention how absolutely sick this track is. I love this layout, this configuration. This is actually a go-kart track where you can rent go-karts for the day. And the guy took it from basically like a field that was overgrown with some asphalt, did a ton of work to it. Absolutely amazing, and it was so much fun to session this track. I probably did 100 laps all day on this track in the S14. So then to jump into the Civic, obviously it took me a minute to get used to it. Here coming down this hill, I try a third gear. Listen to this.
But Pinto told me yesterday that the car is really twitchy, and that's what I had to learn. With like an S chassis is more like it flows a little bit. This car, you've got to stay on top of the steering. Yeah. Maybe like a MX-5 Miata, where you've got to be really. I don't believe that the length is the same because it feels different, but I saw it with the.
I think it's the alignment something. I need to
But it's all S chassis stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know the displacement is the same.
Okay. But it drives really good. I think it was the third lap. I finally had it figured out to where I could do one whole lap with a good flow. I was comfortable. But it's definitely not an S chassis, but it drives really, really good. Thank you. That was an awesome experience.
Big shout out to Jose for letting me test out the car. And huge shout out to Rui Pinto also for having me out there. What an awesome experience. This car is super unique, super fun to drive. O carro é top. Está aprovado. Thank you for watching, guys. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.